everyone, and welcome back to another video. It has been quite a while. I did take a break from art for a while. Kind of lost my groove. I feel like that happens a lot with artists. But I'm definitely in the zone again, and I've actually come back with a better appreciation for mixed media, and I've been exploring oil pastels, gouache, using acrylic and pencil and pen a lot more too. And I'm also trying not to put too much pressure on myself to create art that is detailed and just perfect almost. I've always been aiming for that perfect sort of look. But with this new experience with mixed media, I'm really liking the looser approach to my artwork, where I don't have to go in with the details. And I'm especially finding this with oil pastels. Um, with oil pastels, I'm enjoying very much so the blending aspect of it. And I've been following so many different artists on Instagram, getting so much inspiration from so many amazing different artists with all these different mixed media, and I'm just loving it. I think it's so fun, and that's what I think I was missing before. I just kept to my standard style, painting pets with watercolour, and that was it. And to be honest, that got a little bit boring, and I just lost that creative aspect of art. Where now I'm approaching art with a more free attitude and not caring what others think and just going with the flow. I think that's key. Going with the flow, experiencing all these different mediums, so many. Um, and I'm just loving it. I'm rediscovering my love with art, and I'm also finding out that actually I am quite creative, because that's what I thought. I've always thought I'm not actually that creative, I just like painting, but actually I can be creative. And by looking at different medium, I'm starting to find that. So hello, welcome back to my channel. I will be posting regular videos once a week, a minimum, and I will have a schedule too. I'm trying to still figure out what day I want to pick, but expect at least one video a week consistently. Um, Know that I'm just painting and drawing and colouring every day. And I wake up, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do today? It's fantastic. It's so lovely to rediscover that love and that keenness to paint and draw again. So I've actually relocated. So initially we lived in Cumbria. It was beautiful there. We lived near the Lake District. However, we've moved down to the west, and that's because Ben, my partner, has found a different job, and it's fantastic. The area is beautiful. We love it here, and yeah, we're really really happy. Um, we've set up our new place. We've got all our furniture. And my desk is by the window, and my view when I'm painting is the garden, and I can see the birds and all the neighbours' cats go by, and it's just great. Really enjoying it. I'm just taking a much more slower approach to everything, really, because I've always been okay, go, 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 what's next? What's my next plan? What's my next goal? Whereas I feel like if you're talking about energies, that's very much the masculine, and although that's fantastic, like, and it serves its purpose, I'm starting to feel myself relax, slow down, enjoy the process, be more present every day, and be more in my feminine. And yeah, things are looking great. I mean, a few months back, I actually had some anxiety, but that's completely gone now. I feel fantastic. And I think it's because I have taken a step back and I am relaxing. And it's fantastic. It's really good. Life's great in the moment. I love where we're living. We're very happy. And I'm enjoying my art more than ever. So I hope you enjoy this video. And as you can see, I've been drawing a money plant. We have always wanted a money plant. like since forever. And finally, we have bought one. The world is good again. Everything's great. This money plant is sitting directly in my view when I'm painting. I can look at its beautifulness, that's not a word, every day. And it's great. So I had to paint it, and I've gone back to watercolour for this one. This is actually one of the first paintings I've done in a while that has some detail to it, because previously I've been, yeah, just really painting quite loosely. But oil pastels, definitely my favourite at the moment. New discovery, and like I said earlier, so many inspirational people with oil pastels. You can do so much. And do you know what I love about oil pastels? They work fantastically with landscapes. Now, I've always shied away from painting landscapes, and that's always made me feel sad because I think landscapes are absolutely beautiful. So I'm happy I've found a medium in which I'm confident to use to draw landscapes. So I have been doing more landscapes. I'm still learning quite a lot, but I'm definitely seeing some improvements. But yeah, expect a lot more oil pastel drawings to come. This isn't though, however. I use watercolor, like I said, and also watercolor pencils. Never used to use watercolor pencils, but I never used to mix mediums, to be honest. I always just stuck to watercolor and that was it. But lately I've been mixing all kinds. I've been using acrylic, pen, black pen. Oh god, don't get me started on that. That's another conversation which I might have later with you guys. Yeah, so acrylic, black pen, pencil, oil pastels, and I've been combining all these mediums into one art piece. And I think it's fantastic. Do you know what I love about it most? Is that it creates so many different textures, and oil pastels, my god, the textures are just insane. And I love that thickness of the oils as well. Yeah, something that I've never really experienced. But yeah, I'm enjoying that. I would also like to try oil painting at some point. I have done that before. GCC many years ago, over a decade now, easily. My final piece was in oil paints, and I really enjoyed painting in oils. It's just very fluid, um, and I don't know what it is. Something special about oil paints, and I'm finding that with oil pastels too. Maybe this is a new love. Maybe I'm shifting from watercolor. I'm shifting more towards the oils. Who knows? But I think I'm leaning towards being more of a mixed media artist. But we'll see how things go. So back to my brief mention of using black pen. So when I was younger in primary school, I remember drawing something with lots of colour and then deciding to outline it in black pen. Now I really liked it. I thought it looked quite vivid and quite abstract. However, my classmates didn't feel the same way. So the teacher put all our drawings up onto a board on the wall, and they all looked fantastic. But most people didn't use a pen to outline, and their art looked fantastic. However, people would say, "Oh yeah, all the drawings look really nice." Not so keen on the one with the black pen going all around it, but and that was mine. And I don't know why. I've just never forgot. I remember the girl who said it. I won't say her name. I remember the girl that said it specifically. I remember it so vividly, like it was yesterday. And she said, "I don't like the one with the black ink around it." And I don't know why I remember that. It must have impacted me a lot because I thought it looked quite good. I liked it. I enjoyed the process. But then someone to come along and say, "Actually, I don't like that. That's probably one of the worst ones up there." It just hit me hard. I know it was such a long time ago, but we have moments like that in our life that probably do impact our adult life as well. So I do wonder if that's why I shy away from using black pen. I bought a packet of professional black pens a few years ago now. Um, and when I started using them, I felt very uncomfortable. I didn't really know how to use them properly. I did a few drawings that I quite liked, never shared any of them on social media or with anyone. I have a few drawings that I've kept aside that I don't share, and I think that's okay. You're not meant to share everything, because our sketchbook is experimental. I am, however, doing a 100-day challenge, so whatever I draw, I will be sharing, and I made a decision from the get go that I'm happy to do that. And I have done quite a few pieces where I've outlined my painting or the colouring in black pen, and I think they look quite good. I'm quite happy with them. I think it actually makes the picture look better with the black pen. I don't know. I'm starting to realise that I should feel confident in using black pen. You know what? It's not always going to be to everyone's taste, but if I enjoyed it, that's what I'm finding key with art. Do what you enjoy. If you use a medium that some people don't like, whatever. If you enjoyed it, keep going. Because if you start to follow the rules of other people, what they think looks good, yeah, you might fit in that group, in that culture or whatever. However, how are you gonna feel? You're gonna feel pretty crap. You're not gonna be living your true self and feeling your true potential. You're not gonna feel that completeness if you otherwise used a medium that you felt comfortable in. Actually, I'm going to change that sentence. Unless you used a medium in that you didn't feel comfortable in. Because I'm using mediums that I do not feel comfortable in. But I'm enjoying it so much, like oil pastels. I don't know what I'm doing. I've watched a few videos, I'm following a few professionals, and I'm getting a few tips here and there. But really, it's just one big experiment. I may not use them again in the future, but right now I don't see that happening. And actually, I was watching a reel on Instagram from this artist that uses oil pastels a lot, and she used tissue to actually blend it. I never thought about that. And also, I've been using oil pastels on regular paper, but I think I actually do have some pastel paper somewhere, so I'm gonna whip that out today actually. And I'm gonna draw a landscape using oil pastels. I'm going to try out this technique with the tissue to help blend it a little better. But I am really looking forward to seeing what I can produce with oil pastels, and I'm so glad I found a medium where finally feel like maybe I can produce some landscapes using oil pastels. But we'll see. Anyway, that's my story with the black pen. I'm trying to uncondition myself from the fear of using black pen and from the fear of what other people will think. It's very difficult though. Like a part of me is still like, I shouldn't use black pen, it's gonna ruin it. Just because that one girl said many years ago. I'm still like, I shouldn't use black pen, it's gonna ruin it. But that's not the case. How do you unravel? That's the word. How do you unravel that conditioning and tell it to go away, and it doesn't do you any benefits anymore? Something to look into. So where are we with the drawing of the money plant? So you can see I've done my outline. I'm now actually preparing the colours. I decided to use a light shade of green. The name of it's just slipped from my memory. It'll come back to me soon, I'm sure. So I'm just going around and I'm just putting in the lighter areas. Even with this piece, I didn't approach it with, okay, I'm going to get every single detail. That wasn't my intention. The reason why I wanted to use watercolours today, because I wanted to paint really slowly, and I was happy to spend some time on a piece of art. Because lately I've been like, okay, I just want to produce loads of art with loads of medium, go. But today I want to take it a lot more slower, revisit watercolours, use watercolours more loosely, because I've used watercolours with the strict intention of adding detail, but I did want to use watercolours a bit more loosely, and it actually came in with the detail with the pencils. I don't know why, but it felt more natural. So another thing I've shied away from is painting plants. I've been a big animal painter in watercolour, but painting plants is something that I've also shied away from. And I really enjoyed painting this. Do you know the one thing I struggle with most with plants is flowers? I don't know why, I just really struggle painting flowers. Maybe I need to think about changing my medium. I did some flowers the other day in oil pastels and I quite liked them. I didn't share that one on Instagram though, but I'm sure when I do a sketchbook tour you will see it. It's so funny. In my sketchbook I have a spread with just felt tip and pencil, and it's like I might have produced that when I was 11, and it was okay. That's the intention. I didn't really have a specific I didn't really have a specific mind of what I wanted that to look like. I just put some. Do you know what it was? I just wanted to use felt tip pen. Because when I was younger, me and my sister would always draw girls using felt tip pens, and we loved it. We'd spend hours just drawing people in felt tip pens, colour in their dresses, and so yeah, just spending a spread using felt tip pens was really fun. But my God, it's like 11-year-old did it, and that's okay. That the intention was never to share it with anyone, but like I said, you'll probably see it when I do a sketchbook tour, which is fine. I just want to explore felt tips because colouring in with felt tips is so much fun. It's really, really fun. So I do want to revisit felt tips because I do really, really enjoy using them. But I think I need to perhaps look at the best ways to use it. Maybe I'll look into following some different artists on how to use felt tips. But yeah, I think if I can suggest anything to you, is to try not to get it stuck in using just one medium, because it really just sucks out the joy of art making sometimes. Because art is meant to be extremely creative, using lots of different mediums, and I feel like using lots of different mediums allows that creativity to really spill out. I don't know about you, but I quite like videos like this where the majority of the video is real time and the artist is just talking, doing a voiceover, just talking about what they're doing, where they are in their art journey, about themselves, their lives, their goals, their aspirations, what inspires them. And I like watching videos like this when I'm painting, especially when I'm painting. It's nice to have it in the background, or when you're just relaxing. Maybe you're not feeling very well, you're laying in bed. It's just nice to watch a soft video like this, or when you're cooking. So yeah, what do you think? Do you like videos like this as well, or do you like videos that are sped up, and not so much of a voiceover as much? So I am gonna speed the remainder of this video up now, because it's a lot of painting and I don't want this video to be too long. But I hope you enjoyed that conversation. But yeah, I'm loving painting and drawing so much more now that I've allowed myself to just relax and to not worry so much about the end result, because I don't have to share it with you. But if I want to, I can just say, like, we don't always go into the process expecting it to be fantastic. Sometimes it just isn't. But did you enjoy it? If you did, fantastic. If you didn't, maybe you need to take a break, because burnout is definitely a real thing. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now, guys.